I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you so much for the support. You bringing your comments, which is helping with the content of the videos that needs to be shared and viewed, to help you along your path. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you feel like you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content in my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos are informative, uplifting, give you good vibes or good inspiration, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath going through trying times. Um, Please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give a girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites, wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music I'm listening to in the background is called Crown Chakra Alignment, chakra meditation music, hypnosis for meeting your higher self. And I will post that link in the description box below. And today my video is about Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, be aware of dark empaths. They're sent your way to test your process, and it's really true. I had a friend of mine, a brother from another mother, and brought this up this morning, and he was talking about, you really don't ever see or hear anything about dark empaths. We have them. Everything is balanced out. We have, the good empaths as well as the dark empaths. We're all playing a role on each other's, we're all playing a role or a part on everybody's journey. We always have to have the good villain, the bad villain, and, the superhero and all those things. Everybody's playing a part towards the path of the process. And there's certain things that they said, just to see what you have learned along your path, the things you can be grateful for that you're being taught. We have those times, when you're getting close to a breakthrough, or you're about to bring more into your life. People will be sent there, just to see what you have learned. Universe is also playing a part in that, just to see if you learned anything from the process of different things that has happened while you were going on your path of spiritual awakening. It can be frustrating at times, because us as empaths, um, we have a good heart, and we always try to, see the good in people no matter what. And they do have good into them, even though they are like dark empaths, but, they're sent your way, just to see, have you learned from the lessons that you have experienced along the way, looking at, mistakes that you have made, setbacks, failures, and stuff like that. They don't want you to dread uh, on your past, or allow your past mistakes and your decisions, hinder you in a way. They just want you to be able to learn your lessons through every experience you have, whether it's a good one or it's a bad one. I dealt with those a lot, as well. They were threatened by the things that I'm able to do. uh, a lot of people, when they're trying to educate themselves on our spiritual gifts. A lot of us have that gift to where we don't have to study anything or whatever. It comes out natural. A lot of people envy that because they have to work hard and study hard for that, when we can just do it by just focusing at the time. It just all depends on what gift you carry. We're all spiritual warriors. We're all fierce spiritual warriors, but you have to understand you will be tested on every direction, on all levels. And you have to be able to appreciate it, even though it might suck at times, because, it's just like, dang, why are people, trying to block me from the things that I deserve? A lot of times you have to understand, a lot of them have not been on the journey of life lessons, forgiveness, knowledge, uplift, the way we have. That's what they're sent for. At times you feel like, I've helped these people and they have done nothing but, try to block me on blessings. And they're like that, and you have to really understand there's a lot of things that has to be, not talked about. You go towards different things, you learn towards different things, but you also have to know everything balances out, especially with you being a Heyoka. We tend to rub people the wrong way. And it's because we reflect something that, some people don't care to want to reflect on. They feel like they're justified for what they do. A lot of people don't like it when you call them out on it. But there's also us as people, when we see there are certain things in our life that we have to be able to heal from, because when you're getting close to your breakthroughs, the universe reevaluates everything. Don't think um, things that has been done is being overlooked. Like the progress you're making is not being overlooked. They commend you for those. But you have to keep going. Everybody comes into your life and leaves your life for a reason. They either there to, be on contact with you to help you learn a few things. They're also connecting with you to hurt you. And also there's people that are there to love and support you. But everybody is always playing a different role in the part of everybody's path. Always, when you have had your kindness set up for weakness, but you have to be grateful for all those things. I went through this situation the other day, and, people try to ask you things to feed out what they can block away from you. And I mean, it's fine. You do whatever, but you have to also understand, don't allow yourself to be open to invite that type of energy in your life. And I've told a lot of people, when you deal with certain entities, especially that are dark, you can't really place your finger on it. Don't allow yourself to be that easy access to invite that type of energy in your life. You have to be able to trust your intuition and what they're being taught when it comes to certain people. you know you can say everything is fine, because really everything is fine. Even though during our darkest moments, you have to be able to have that faith that better days are on its way to you. Allowing yourself to learn from those mishaps, allowing yourself to learn from the negative experiences that has been placed there on contact of different people. Don't be so quick to want to retaliate, like I was saying yesterday about the vengeance thing. They have not been on their life lessons yet. When you're healing and letting go of a lot of things, that is your blessing through the lessons of the trauma that you have experienced. When it comes to other people that has placed that on you, when you get where you need to be, that's your blessing within their lesson on how they have treated you. And they'll end up going through their time of really reflecting and realizing things that they need to as well. Because we have all had our fair share of hurting people. Sometimes we are aware of it and sometimes we are not. But through all those different experiences, we have to learn. I always tell people, I want to see everybody win, but you have to understand, you can't be frustrated with certain things, because not everybody has that mindset of wanting to see you succeed. Not everybody has that same heart to want to help other people succeed. I've met people that, I've went above and beyond for, but when it came time for me to do that in return, to get that in return, I mean, they wouldn't even skip a rock across the goddamn puddle for me. But I used to get really hurt by that, because it was just like, wow, I never treated them like that. I was there, when other people weren't. And that's fine, because a lot of times that shows your character and it also reflects theirs as well. So you have to appreciate those things and never allow those type of situations to make you bitter. And at times that, I felt that way. Like, there would be people that are here, and when they find out the things that I'm doing or who I'm related to, they want to get in contact with me on different social media platforms, just to see how they can block me. And that's a lot of times where you're dealing with other people's egos. And I always tell you, be careful know that people's egos speak before their truth of voice really does. And you have to learn and appreciate that, because it's like when I see my situation, I've learned so much, I've took in so much, I've experienced so much, but I'm blessed to be able to receive all that. When people ask me, how is this going, how's that going, it's fine, it really is, because right now I'm focusing on my growth, so I'm not going to allow myself to be like I used to and pinpoint everything somebody's done to me, because that's not where I'm putting my energy at. That's not where I'm putting my focus at. My focus is on my progression. My focus is on my growth. My focus is on helping others understand their situation, to know, everything that you're experiencing is a life lesson for you, whether if it's good or it's bad. And you have to be able to appreciate those all across the board, because they have taught you either something that you didn't want in your life or something that you did want in your life. When I look at my situations, I was talking to my sister from another mister. I always say, it took me a long time not to be hurt or angry. um, it's like pretty much when I feel certain things, I'm just more, like that. I'm sure people respect it, but when you see certain things, and you go through certain traumas, it makes you feel like there's something really wrong with you when you're going through things. A lot of people are threatened because of the goodness you have in you. They envy that, and at times they try to make it of you. It's none of your business. It's how you reflect on yourself. What value do you show towards yourself? Do you need to seek validation on outside source instead of inside source? We go through all these things, and it's just like when I see my situation, I appreciate it on all across the board, on all levels, because just being able just being able to say the things that I've been through and the things I've experienced that allowed me to see the power and the strength that I have, even though I felt at times, with my situation, I would never heal from that. But it took, you're going through that long process of your spiritual awakening, is taking you through a crash course of a rebirth, allowing you to, your life to fall apart, for you to place back together on how you see fit, years, and to believe certain things that has placed upon our path, or allowed but you have to go through all those different situations. You have to be able to appreciate it, because it allowed you to see the things in yourself that you weren't able to see before. You had to be able to experience a lot of things for you to know what your capability is. What are you gonna put your energy in on succeeding and progressing, or if you really went through some trauma, there's a lot of things that you wish that you could have did differently, or missed opportunities. You have to understand at that time yourself in situations that I've been placed in, but I had to understand, if this didn't happen the way it is, I wouldn't be doing videos now. I wouldn't be able to see the world for what it truly is. I feel like it's up to us to be able to change. You gotta fix the world, haven't fixed yourself first. That's why I love the fact the road, and it's a crazy universe. As well as last my videos, there's times I am spiritually and emotionally and mentally drained. Yeah, especially when we're hard on ourselves because we're not over things the way we want to be over things, or we're having problems parting ways and coming to terms with things like that. And they have to happen at times. That's how we learn, that's how we grow, that's how we progress, by going through those situations. And you should be able to appreciate that, because even through trauma, it allowed you to strength that you carry throughout a lot of things. It's just us being Heyokas, and people are like, how are they powerful? Because the fact is how we went about things, that we could have took a shortcut. But a lot of things that we go through, we have to do research, we gotta learn, we gotta really sit back and analyze my life and walk down memory lane on how things has transpired, and unfolded, and at times can be sad, but so I'm grateful for those things as well, because I'm healing or probably would have did. I mean, it's a beautiful thing when you connect people and they want to see you grow. They want to see you succeed. But there's also people out there that praise for your downfall. They will ask certainly with everything that you're on your mission to do. There's a lot of things you need to keep to yourself. That's why I tell people I don't on the now. You know, what am I doing now? What am I trying to bring towards the table of me and my growth? On how I'm gonna elevate myself, as well as, you know, bringing things to others' attention where we all need to work on, you know, because we're all in a work, you know, a work in progress. You know, you learn more than what you did yesterday. Energy, you know, there's sometimes it's just like I won't even waste my time, you know, especially when it's here. You know, people send out negative comments, or actually positive comments, and then others try to speak towards their ego and leave negative comments. A lot of times I don't say nothing. There's a lot of times I don't put that out. Nobody else can say nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. But all right, back to our regular. Because the only thing is in that's very I value when it comes to this experiences I'm doing is my growth, the strength that I've gotten. You know, when I have to pray and continue to ask the universe things that I can change, allow myself to set free the sadness that has transpired in my life, and allow that to transform into love and upliftment for all those different things, because it allows you to really see your growth through that whole transition. You know, you're not the same person that started this, you know, this journey. You know, a lot of things we endure and go through for us to be able to appreciate the positive part of that trauma, the positive part of the growth in that storm. So, you know, allow yourself to know that dark empaths are there to test you. You know, sometimes they try to block you on your process, or they try to distract you on your achievements, but don't allow yourself to engage with them. You know, if they want to ask you, you know, how things are going, you never should tell anybody anything negative that you're going through at that time, because, you know, if they feel threatened by you, they will use that against you. You know, and it's just like when I actually look at mine, I don't really feel threatened about anything, because it's all about what I'm putting focus on. If I know only thing I can put focus on is my growth, you know what I'm saying? I can't sit up here and worry about other people's and go through their line of lessons as well. You know, all you can do is just pray for people like that, you know, because when people go out their way to try to stop heal that on themselves, you know, but that's also sent to you to know that, you know, don't allow yourself to do something like that. And if you don't invite it, you know, if you're not letting the left hand know what the right hand is doing, you know, you'll be okay. So, but I hope you are able to you know, what was that, resonate with the video, going through all these different things. You know, I'm gonna get my post notification. Shout out to Philip Kim. You know, I love it when y'all ask me questions or you drop comments on the things that you go through. You know, I try to make sure I cover a lot of things that us as Heyokas go through, so you can be able to look at your life in a different way, not in a negative way, but in the process of making things better for you and, you know, whatever is attached to you, like your loved ones or whatever. You know, just allow yourself to focus on that. Don't focus on anything that's negative that, you know, people are trying to bring to you, because, you know, when people bring a bone, they tend to try to take one back with them. So you just allow yourself to allow them that bone they took to try to bring to you, allow them to take that same bone back. And, you know, pray for me, share, drop me a line, let me know if you resonate. If you ever need to talk to me and you don't feel comfortable here on this platform, you know, I always tell people you can look me up on Facebook Messenger, not the page, but Facebook Messenger. I won't be accepting anything on my, you know, my because, you know, I just do my networking on my Messenger, and whatever we talk about is confidential. So, you know, just I hope you have a blessed weekend. Be responsible at everything you do. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And, you know, I hope you're being safe and responsible at everything you do. Make sure you give out love, light, positivity, as well as prosperity, vibes, words, and frequency. You never know. All those can really play somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love. Peace. Be wild.